today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the cookies from this Casper the Friendly Ghost cookie kit in the spirit of like October and Halloween. And this kit says it is a fun family activity. So, since it is fall and Halloween, I thought I would go to have a special guest. So, let's welcome my brother. So say hello.
Hello.
So anyway, so this is my brother Gavin. So he will be helping me bake today. He'll be my little sous chef, I guess, in this case. So don't forget to subscribe down below and like this video if you want to see more of him. And check out my Instagram, which will be linked in the description box below. And one more thing, so at the end of this, I'm going to be doing a review on this kit, basically on the quality and how it tastes, and he will also be tasting this kit. So let's get on with making this lovely kit. What do you think about that, Gavin?
Good.
Okay, so before we get started, I thought we would do a quick unboxing for you guys to show you guys exactly what comes in this kit. So I already partially opened the box, but I haven't actually taken anything out yet. So it comes with these cookie cutters that you cut with the cookies. I mean, you're supposed to cut the cookies and then write the words on them. And then, let's see, it comes with piping bags, you guys. Piping bags. Let's see what this one says. Well, this is one of the mixed packets.
Oh, and the box smells good.
This is probably the cookie dough mix. Apparently the box smells good. And then it comes with some powdered colors for your frosting. So it comes with green, orange, doesn't it come with one more, and black powdered colorings.
And that's all.
And that is everything in this packet. So this is probably the frosting packet, and this is probably the cookie packet. So let me show you what you're gonna need today for this recipe. For your cookies, you are going to need
some cookie mix.
Well, the cookie mix that comes with the kit.
And 1 egg.
And then you're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter at room temperature. Tools you're going to need are, I have a couple cookie sheets here, just in case I need more than one. And I'm using a hand mixer. You are also welcome to use a stand mixer. And then
we will be using the cookie cutters that came with the Casper the Ghost kit. And then we'll just need a large bowl.
The first thing you're going to do is preheat your oven to
350 degrees.
The next thing is to add all of your ingredients into your bowl. So I already added my egg here. Now, Gavin, can you come add the butter?
Yes. Out of them.
Just take the plate. Take the plate and dump it in.
Okay.
See if it's all of them.
One more.
Did it plop in? Did it plop in?
Well, I'll just use it with the knife.
There we go. And then, Gavin, it's time for you to cut open the cake mix like you wanted to, or cookie mix. So we're finally cutting open the cookie mix because you've been wanting to do that. And he is going to add the cookie mix for us.
Oh, just
Here, you want to smell it real quick before you add it? Yeah. Okay, add it.
It smells good.
Ooh, big dust cloud. Okay. Then says to mix all of these together until well blended. So this is what it looks like when it's well blended. It's gonna look like a dough and it's gonna stick together like that too. So I'm just lightly flouring my surface right now like it said to. So just going right this, just lightly flouring that real quick. And then I'm taking all of my dough. And I know this is not very much cookie dough. I can tell you why at the end, because I just noticed it. It was really funny. So I'm taking all of my cookie dough, and it's supposed to roll out very thinly. So I'm gonna roll this out very thin. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the flour from my surface and just sort of put a little bit over my rolling pin, just a little bit, and start rolling it out until it becomes the thickness that we want it to be at. And this is some sticky dough. So we're gonna add some flour to this. Okay, so if this happens to you while you're rolling this out, because it seems to happen to me quite frequently, first off, I've tried flouring the top of the cookie dough, and then I am just going to sort of stick it back on and just continue rolling until it sort of blends in, I guess, because, see, it keeps ripping. That's why I keep adding flour to the top of the dough, and I just keep re-rolling it until it's going to be fine. So this is how thin you want your dough now. Mine's pretty thin. This took a while to roll out because I had to continually add flour to make it so it wasn't as sticky and sticking to the rolling pin. So now I'm going to start taking my cutters and cutting out the cookies. So this is supposed to make 10 cookies. Really weird, but you know, 10 cookies, but it comes with a lot, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to make a couple of each word. So I'm just sort of pressing the plastic cutter. Make sure it cuts into everything.
And is in the way.
And then I'm going to have Gavin do a couple. So I'm not going to grab the camera right now though because I've been touching the dough.
Okay,
So take one. Don't take that one. Take this one. And just sort of, yeah, see? See? And then you're just going to push it in. Yeah, just like that, and give it a little shake. And then this one. And then I'm going to show you the last one, which is this one. This one's going to be the boo one. I'm going to show you right here. And that is what all of them look like. So,
yes,
we'll be back once all of them are cut out. So now I'm peeling off my dough. And save the scraps. You can make more cookies. And you can use any cutters you want, really. I mean, this is just the ones that came with the kit. So I'm using the ones that came with the kit. But we're going to be able to re-roll out all of the cookie dough that is scraps. So make sure to save these when you peel off all the dough. You can see I already have so many scraps over here that we're going to be able to roll out or re-roll. So we're going to be able to re-roll some of the dough and make more cookies depending on how much dough we have. Depends on how much more cookies we're going to make. So I'm going to continue peeling the dough and I'll be back to show you how to put the cookies on the sheet. So we actually have a good amount of scraps left over after all of that. This is a pretty good amount, so definitely reusing that. So I'm going to show you how I transferred my cookies. So I'm just sort of picking it up with my hands and then carefully transferring it over to my cookie sheet. So this is one of our boo cookies. And then I'll take this one.
Yikes.
Yeah, our first one was our yikes cookie. This is another yikes cookie that I am going to pick up. So I'm just going to carefully pick it up. You can also use a spatula, but this dough is very sticky and easier if you just pick it up. And you can always fix it. Like, I know that this is supposed to be an exclamation mark at the end. So I'm just going to take this little piece of dough and just sort of place it on there as the exclamation point. Not all of these are going to turn out perfect. It's just a kit, and it's just, you know, something that's fun to try. So now I'm going to put these in the oven at my 350 degrees. And it says to bake them for 12 to 15 minutes or until the edges are golden brown. For the frosting, you are going to need 2 cups of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, 8 tablespoons of butter, your frosting packet, your food colorings, and then you're just gonna need a big bowl and your hand mixer or stand mixer. So it tells you to beat your butter on high for about a minute. I'm just gonna sort of beat mine up. So now you're gonna add your frosting mix and your powdered sugar.
Oh, a lot of powder coming out.
And I'm gonna get that bit of butter off of there. And it says to mix those until combined. So this is what it should look like when it's well combined. And now I'm going to add my milk and just beat on high for about a minute. And this is what it should look like when it's done. So now I'm going to divide the frosting into the 3 different cups so I can color them with our powdered colors. So I'm going to just put a little bit into each cup. So I'm going to take a first spatula full. And I'm going to do this by spatula fulls. So I'm just going to take 1 spatula full and put it into each cup at first.
And it smells good.
That's right, Gavin. So I'm going to keep putting spatula fulls in the cups until it looks like it's about even. So now I'm going to start by putting my coloring into my cups because now it's evenly divided. So it says on the package to put the entire pouch in. This looks like so little frosting, so I'm just going to put it a little bit at a time and start mixing from there. Just like this. And I'm going to add a little more because this isn't as green as they show on the package. So I'm going to add some more coloring.
It may be a little...
This is just a powder coloring, and I've never used the powder coloring before, so this is different for me. So I'm just going until it's as dark as I want it. So I guess maybe you do need to add the whole pouch. Maybe. I'm going to add a little bit more just to see, because there's still plenty left in the pouch.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna add the rest of the pouch now because
it said
maybe that's what you need to do. Oh, okay, that's not the rest of the pouch. It's the majority of the pouch. You can see it makes a difference.
Not that much.
It doesn't make too much of a difference, but it's actually pretty. It's not super dark, but it's a pretty nice green. You can see that right there. So I'm gonna do that with the rest of the colors, and I'm probably gonna add the rest of the pouch just to see what happens on this one. So I'm gonna show you what happens when I add the rest of the pouch here. I'm just gonna mix the rest of this up with the rest of the pouch. So let me do this, and I'll show you what this looks like. Definitely changes the consistency of the frosting, but it comes out pretty nice at the end. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice color.
Look at
So we're going to do this with the other colors, and I'll show you what they should look like at the end. So now I have Gavin stirring our orange, and it actually turns out a lot darker if you add it all at once. But our green's going to be a little bit lighter, I think, than the package, maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's just about the color of the package. So there's our green. So now I'm going to be filling our piping out with the other colors. So I'm about to do our orange. So basically, I'm just going to place my piping back. I'm going to take the end of it. I am not cutting this off yet. If you want to, you can add a tip, but I'm not going to because I just want to freehand this. So I'm folding that bottom and putting it in a cup, and then I'm opening the bag up and just folding it over the edge, just like that.
And then
we are going to scoop out the frosting and put it into the piping bag. And it's a lot easier with a cup because that's what I learned that once, and I saw it and I did it, and it's Just makes life so much easier when you're trying to fill piping bags. It's easier than trying to hold it too. So I'm just gonna continue filling this up. And if you see all the leftover on your spoon like that, what I do is I put my finger inside the cut and just scoop it off with the piping bag, because it's gonna stay in the piping bag anyways. So I'm just gonna keep scraping out the cup. Just another second here. And voila. So that piping bag has all the orange frosting we can get. So we're just gonna roll it up like that. And you see there's no frosting at the top, so it's a lot easier. And it actually gets a good amount of frosting per bag, which is nice. So I'm gonna cut off a nice little tip down here. And then sort of push it all down just like that. So that is how your piping bag should look when they're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill the other colors, and I will be back when I'm done. So now I'm gonna be decorating one of the Boo cookies. So I'm just gonna put some frosting of any color on here, just like this. Just a little bit, like that. Then I'm gonna take a knife and spread it around the cookie as like a background color for the word. Just spreading it all over the cookie. And then I'm going to take another color and write the word Boo. And you can do this to the rest of your cookies with the specific words that they go with. So these are what the cookies turned out to look like at the end. And I'm just wrapping them in saran wrap and not putting them in the fridge. So that's what I suggest for storing them. So now we're gonna try the cookies. We had a cookie that broke in half while I was trying to frost them. So now we're gonna try the cookies and tell you how these taste first as our first part of the review. 3, 2, 1. The frosting is definitely really sweet, but the cookie is pretty good. And since the cookie's not as sweet, the frosting pretty much provides all the sweetness for the cookie. What do you think?
I haven't really necessarily tried it much.
Well, try it again.
Yeah, I am. I only tried the cookie part.
I think that's good. What do you think about the cookie? Okay, so the cookie's okay. But what about the cookie with the frosting? Is it okay? No? Okay. Well, there you got two different opinions. I honestly think it's okay. So we've got to go throw that away. I'll be back in a second to the outro. Okay, so we are now here to end the video. So we're going to finish our review. As we said earlier, he thought the cookies were bad. I thought they were okay because the frosting contained most of the sweetness. So first things first, this kit was only $2.99 from where I got it. It might be more expensive or cheaper, but depending on where you get it at. And so one good thing I like about this kit is, well, probably that it comes with literally everything, including piping bags and the cookie colors, which I'm pretty sure are dishwasher safe on the top shelf of the dishwasher and are probably easily reusable for other cookies if you want to make a homemade cookie batch and want to cut them out in the neat shapes like they provided for you. And they provided, everything you needed except for basically the wet ingredients. The only dry ingredient you really needed throughout this entire process was powdered sugar for the frosting, which I thought was pretty neat. So, and then a thumbs down for this kit is the fact that it's only supposed to make 10 cookies, as it said right here. I did not notice that until about halfway through the video, which was really weird in my opinion. And so, yeah, it's only supposed to make 10 cookies. For me, it made like 12 cookies. That's because I kept using the scraps over and over again until I could get enough cookies. I can say these cookies do rise when they're in the oven a little bit. Like, they're really thin at the beginning, and then they'll rise up a little bit, so they become sort of puffy. So yeah, that's probably the only one thumbs down thing that I didn't like, is because there's just the amount of cookies, because there's way too much frosting and way too little cookies for that amount of frosting. Maybe they were thinking that people would use a lot of frosting or something. I don't know, but they did provide enough for a lot of frosting. And so yeah, so okay, we're gonna do this little comment system this time. So in the comments below, put a thumbs up emoji if you think that he should be my sous chef more often or should become a baker when he grows up. And put a thumbs down if you do not think he should become a baker at all. That does not mean you do not want him to be my sous chef. If you do not want to see him, it's okay. He'll deal with it, but there will definitely be more of him throughout videos, right? And so please subscribe down below. Like this video if you want to see more of my amazing little brother. And don't forget to check out my Instagram, which will be linked in the description box below. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.